Rippity-doo-dah here for another weekend rip in our Hunting the Yellow Monster series. In our last video, I thought that I had only pulled 7 of the 20, but I flipped through the stack one more time, and I found that there was a Howard card that was sticking out there for me, hidden in there. So we're actually at 708 out of 720 as we approach the end of this series here. We got 40 out of 40 on the stickers. We're still sitting at 5 out of 10 on the All-Stars, and I'm 99% sure that we're going to finish at 7 out of 12 on the Black Provisions. Technically, I still have 2 outstanding rack packs as eBay orders. One of them's been hanging in the mail for 3 weeks, and the other one for about a week and a half or something like that. I don't think I'm ever going to see those. I'm going to see if I can try and get a refund on eBay. So probably we're going to be stuck at 7 out of the 12, or for the Provisions. But 708 out of 720 of the base set. That's 98.3% of the way. Here is my little list with my chicken scratch getting that down. I'm going to take that away out of embarrassment, but we were looking for Doug Drabeck, Scott Scudder, Jody Reed, Lenny Harris, Scott Ruskin, John Russell, Mike Heath, Joel Skinner, Wes Chamberlain, Pat Combs, Sean Dunstan, and Andy Hawkins. All right, so the rules for this rip are going to be the same as the last one. We're going to rip until we find one of those cards. An all-star card, or the one duplicate checklist that we need, which is 715, card number 715. So that's what we're doing rip-wise. We'll do, if we find anything in the first pack or 2, we'll do at least 3, and I'm willing to go up to 6. I really hope that we're not going up to 6 without any hits here. All right, we're down to our last 12 packs entering today as well. So we'll start with a big boy here. I mean, they're all big boys from now on, but, you know, we'll give it its credit. And I see Otis Nixon on the back here. I don't see anything black, and the stickers are less important because we've pulled all of them now. But we've got the Royals, the Braves. It took a while to find this one the first time. Now we've had a couple with that Brewers logo, and the Montreal Expos. Get a Brewers logo and an Expos logo. I got Tim Raines up there. Pulled him in the last rip as a good card for a top loader here. Starting out slow. That's a pretty nice Tino Martinez. Charlie Ho. There's a Roberto Alomar. Seitzer. There's 2-time MVP Juan Gonzalez. You know what? Let's throw Juan up there as our first. Oh, there's a Greg Maddux. Not centered very nicely, though, so we're not looking great top loader-wise. I'll at least take a look. Maybe I switch that one into the set if the one I have in there is good. Well, there we go. Scott Scudder. There is the first, first pack here. We've hit one of the cards that we're looking for. Scott Scudder. Cora, Mosby, Hartley. So it looks like we're only doing 3, but that's fine. That's a nice Kirby Puckett. Dale Murphy, Mark Langston, Greg Litton, Billy Hatcher. We got Jim Abbott. Still would love to pull another Bo Jackson in particular, like a one that's, I've only pulled I think 2 or 3. I haven't had one that is centered nicely. Ooh, there's a Larry Walker, nicely centered one, but I've already got him in a top loader. Palmeiro, ruin your career with steroids. And doesn't look like we're gonna get too much else. So we have 12 packs remaining and 12 cards. I was gonna say that I don't expect that, I expect that because of the collation that I'll find like 6 of them in a pack and have a bunch of empties, and that getting 1 wasn't a thing that I would expect to see. Well, we just pulled 1, so yeah. We just pulled one. Okay, so Scudder in the first pack means that we're only gonna do 3. Who knows, maybe I'll rip 4. I don't have that many, it's been busy during the week. So I gotta take advantage of these weekend rip sessions while I can. Oh, this one has 2 All-Stars in it. Now, one of them is gnarled up. I can see that a little bit. But if you look, you can see that there's 2 All-Star cards in it. It's also got two sections of stickers here. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna move those back. Then we're gonna get the stickers to the front here. Boom, got a Hal Morris card that we just saw. So we've got 2 shots with the All-Star cards. One of them will be a little bit dinged up, but you know, if it's someone we need, it's better than nothing. Cincinnati Reds, we got one of these 4 logo sets here. Boston Red Sox, and then we got the Indians and the Tigers. Love that old Tigers logo. Okay, in terms of our All-Star cards, we have, let me get this right. Ken Griffey Jr., Ryan Sandberg. We pulled 3 Sandbergs. Roger Clemens, Cecil Fielder, Will Clark. So we're looking for anybody other than those 5. And I know I've seen at one point who the 5 are, but I don't know off the top of my head. So it'll be a surprise, as long as it's not one of those guys. There's Mark Grace, one of those guys I just mentioned. Harold Reynolds with a nice centering on it. I'd throw Harold up there. Bobby Witt Sr., Gary Templeton. You know, it's funny because seeing that Templeton card, I would have been, without my little list here, same with Torvey, I would have been like, oh, I need that. I'm glad that I made this list, but got to be really careful with it. I would have missed that Howard card yesterday. Hey, there's one. There's Jody Reed. Just in front of the second stickers here. Now, it's the Dodgers. In the collation, it's been really common for the Dodgers to also come with the Brewers. Let's see if it's a Brewers. It is. So I'm starting to pick up where the collation is within the stickers. We got Marvel Wynn. There's a nice car. Actually, it's a little off. A Carlos Baerga, followed by Ricky Henderson. I've got Henderson in a top loader already. There we go. There's only my second Tom Glavine. And it's a little off. It's like a 60-40 maybe. But you know what? I think that Glavine's going to get top loaded. Bobby Thigpen, Dave Schmidt, Benzinger, Don Slott, Billy Ripken. Be nice to grab a Cal for some top loading here. Darling, Krim. Here's a Jose Canseco. That's a nicely centered one too. Mike Bell is not somebody we're looking for. I should know that. We've had all the Braves for a while. Oh, that's checklist number 714, not 715. So not helpful for what we're doing here. Lonnie Smith, Tom Hankey. Dave Otto is not one that we need. John Tudor is not one that we need. Felder, Ojeda, Fletcher, Morris, Jose Lind. There we go. Get the focus back there. Phil Clark. Hey, ask and you shall receive. That's a nice looking Cal Ripken. That one's getting top loaded. That's for sure. All right. Ken Oberkfell. Robin Ventura. I don't remember seeing this card. I would have thought that was a new one, if not for the list here. Okay, and we've got Ted Higuera. What we're gonna do is put him aside with our 2 All-Star cards behind him, and grab another one here. So once again, I was thinking that there was no way that I would find one single card in a pack. Oh my, this one's got an All-Star in it too. And I can't tell. No, this one looks like it has the correct number, that there's only one in there. Okay, let's find a way to move that to the back. Oh, and it's got the... Oh, okay, I think the name might have just flashed up for you. but I didn't see it for the All-Star card. So I'm sorry if that got spoiled. But look at that. There's our Doug Drabek. So that is 3 packs in a row where we pulled one of the ones that we need. Let's see if we get more than that. We got Texas Rangers logo. I gotta like that card. I'm obviously, as a Brewers fan, not a big fan of the Cardinals, but it is a nice logo. Gotta like a bird team. Gotta love a bird team. Okay, let's shuffle these ones over there as well. Okay, we got Tim Teufel, Reardon, Fernandez, Oland. I mean, we've already pulled a couple of AC. Terry Lee would have fooled me. Or Sullick. Same. And Tommy Gregg. Hey, there's a big hurt. Frank Thomas. Not great centering, but since I've already got one of him top loaded anyway, just fun to find Hall of Famers. Kevin Hickey. Eric Anthony. It's just I haven't said this for a while. I love even after ripping so many of these, you gotta love the yellow. Hey, there's a Dave Parker. Once again, I already have him top loaded as well. Carney Lansford. Got Mookie. Hey, there's Alex Cole. I just really like Alex Cole, so I'm gonna throw him up there. Oh, is this 715? There we go. That's the last checklist that we needed a duplicate of. So here we are, sitting here with my homemade list of my last 12, and it's even less than that cards now. And I finally get the checklist to be able to do it the old-fashioned way. You know that I'm going to be using that just for the fun of it. There's a Robin Yount. I think that's only the second Yount that I've pulled. It's not excellent on the centering, but it could be good enough for a top loader as we get to the end here. Oh, let's pay a little bit more attention here. Viola, Edwards, Augusto, Milligan. We're looking for names like Lenny Harris, Scott Ruskin, and John Russell. Like Heath at this point. Randy Bush. No, we don't need Randy Bush. That is 720, which we've already got. Dennis Lamp. No, don't need him. Don't recognize that card, really. Hey, there's nice Bobby Bonilla. I mean, it's not going to get top loaded, but I'll throw Bobby up there. Andres Galarraga, Storm Davis, Andy Hawkins. That is one that we need. So we got 2. We got a twofer in that. Hernandez. We got Matt Williams. Luis Polonia. We didn't have until our last rip. And honestly, that's a really nicely centered card. So I'm going to put that up there. Russell, this guy tripped me a couple of times because we're looking for a Russell. Bobby Rose, this is only the second Bobby Rose that we've pulled. King, wow, we're finally getting our checklist here too. That's number 719, which we're already looking good with there. Kittle, Zane Smith, Ernest Riles. We are on a bit of a run here, finding one card each. So you know what? We're gonna rip another here. We're gonna rip another. I mean, we're at 2 consecutive packs with All-Stars, so that can't keep up. Wait a minute. Never mind, it can. Oh my goodness, that's 3 in a row that we're pulling All-Stars here. So let's get that one separated. Last time we had the Drabek in front. This time we've got Wally Backman, so we'll put him aside. And we'll have 4 All-Star cards. Wow, they were all in the same spot in the box. Padres and there we go. Get some nice. I still like these stickers. I'm going to be overrun with them by the time we're done with this, but I'll find some use for them. I like the idea of the stickers. Stickers are definitely better than the gum in the way that these cards have been able to age. These are all nice. I'm not having to throw one out in every pack because it's utterly destroyed. Far Espinosa. Oh, let's be a little bit more cautious with how we're looking here. Brooks, Bedrosian, Schofield. Man, young Rippity would have been just over the moon for a week to get one of these packs. I'm so lucky that I get a chance to open all of these. I already have a Gwynn and a top loader, but I'll throw him up there. So happy to be doing this. Honestly, if you're watching these videos and you're thinking about doing something like this, do it. It is not a big financial investment. It's a time investment, but it's time well spent finding a set from the 90s that you like here and just trying to throw that together. Drew Hall. No, we're looking for a different Expo. Jeff Reed. No, we needed Jody Reed and we pulled him already today. Hey, there's another Rock Reigns. Not as nicely centered as the one from yesterday. Jeff Ballard. Ken Caminiti. For some reason, I think the Caminiti that I have in my set, I remember it being really poorly centered. So we'll put Ken up there so I remember to throw him in. Tom Herr, no. Rob Deere, Mike Perez. Kurt Young, no. Kremers, I would have said that I didn't have that one. Ken Williams, haven't seen that card very often. Orasco, Schwab. There's an Olerud, but really poorly centered. Ron Gant, Todd Burns, Frank DiPino, Tom Edens, Greg Jeffries. There's a Sosa, but poorly, a little off center there. Young, and then Joe Price. So I don't think we could pulled anything other than potentially the All-Star card there. But honestly, I am super curious. We are on a run of consecutive packs with All-Star cards in it. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Like we can't pull another here. It wouldn't make sense. Bumped my tablet there. So we'll do our fifth here. Okay, looks like our streak has ended. That only makes sense. Okay. Here we go. We got the Astros logo, the Royals, the Dodgers, and the Twins. No 4 spots there. And you know what? I might do one after this anyway. Ooh, we got a really gnarled up card in here. I hope it's not somebody that we need. Hey, there's an Eric Davis. I love Eric Davis. What is the gnarled up one? Our really gnarled up one is a Devereaux. Like it really didn't... oh, hold that there. Come on, focus for me. You're working hard, and I appreciate you. Come on. Do I have to? Anyway, it's gnarled up. I can't get it to focus. Okay, let's get these flipped around here. All right, so we got Harris, Gott, Don Carmen, Conine. There's a Torvey, Mirabella, Roy Smith. That's not anything. Jamie Navarro. Getting some Brewers at least. Keith Hernandez. Oh, there's a really nice John Franco. I can't remember. I think I might have put Franco in a top loader. If not, that one's going in because that's a nice looking one. Stoudemire, Candiotti, Sanderson. Haven't pulled too many Treadways. Dave Martinez way off. We're still looking for Bo Jackson and Dennis Martinez for our top loaders here. Worthington, Sims. Oh, there's Doc. Dave Henderson, Steve Avery, Junior Felix, Oil Cam Boyd. That one's way off. Sachs, Howell. Marshall, Cooper, Terry, Poole. I think we're coming up empty on this one. Oh, I got one flipped around here. Maybe it's a short print. Hey, there's a Craig Biggio. Look how far off that is in the centering. Marquise Grissom, Hal Morris, Jose Lean, Mickey Tettleton, Carl Rhodes, Scott Erickson. And you know what? Just because of the way I am and the way my brain works, I'm going to do one more so that I've got one flat layer of packs here in this box. So we'll have opened 6 of our final 12 packs here. Once again, not pulling an all-star card. Makes sense after the run that we went on earlier here. All right, got the Expos. We've got the Twins, Dodgers, and the Brewers. Boom. Scott Sanderson, Treadway, Martinez, Liedbrandt, Jose Rijo. Ooh, big ding in the front of that one, and same with the Carmelo Martinez. Well, luckily we didn't need either of those, so I'll take it. Craig Worthington, Sims, Perez, Gooden. See, this is giving me a little bit of concern about what the bottom layer of packs might look like in this. I hope they're not damaged. Or if they are, that it's not too bad. Aldred, Coles, Bell, Justice. Yeah, we really cooled off here. Oh, there's a nice David Cone. Well, actually, it's a little off-center, but David Cone. Calderon, Rafael Ramirez is not one. Harnish, Gary Wayne, Wynn. Oh, well, there's another Jody Reed. So we didn't have a Jody Reed. There's a Lenny Harris. Boom. In the collation. There's a Wes Chamberlain. Boom. Do we need Mark Leonard? I don't know. We don't need Leonard, but okay, so we came out with 3 there. Now, obviously, we had a Jody Reed from earlier. Oh, there's a really nice Dave Winfield and a Dennis Martinez. Oh my goodness, this pack was on fire. Cerrone, Ward, Hasselman's not one that we need, is he? No. Segui, Hammaker, Jason Grimsley. Ooh, there's a nice Bonds Griffey there. Burns Smith. Hey, Joel Skinner. All right, we're really close here. Lance Johnson, Canadell, Olson. Drummond is not one of them, is he? No. Steve Wilson, Tony Pena, Kurt Gibson, Charlie Hayes, Edwin Nunez, Dave Clark. Okay, so we got ourselves a big stack of these yellow babies sitting over there. We've still got our all-star cards to do, but let's do a quick, okay. Skinner, Chamberlain, Harris, Reed, Frank, Hawkins, Drabek. There's Reed again. I have to see which one of those is better. Scudder. Okay, so we got this maybe top loading here. So we pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 12. Oh, and I'm glad we got the second Reed because this one is really bad top to bottom, but this one's actually looking kind of centered. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 12 that we pulled. All right, let's see how we did on these all-star cards. Now, we pulled, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, 2 of them kind of ended up in one pack when they shouldn't have and were a little bit dinged. I just saw one and I'm a little disappointed because I know that we have them already. Okay, so once again, we have Griffey, Sandberg, Clemens, Fielder, and Clark. So we're going to do these from the back and we're going to do this from the side. We're just looking for anybody other than those. Oh, I don't recognize this. Here we go. Barry Larkin. Boom. That is big, and that is not the one that is damaged. Perfect. Okay. Next one, I think, is the damaged one, and I saw it already, is Fielder. Sometimes 2 of these end up in a pack when they're not supposed to, I think. Oh, actually, it's not looking too bad, but we already had Fielder. You know, nice duplicate. Maybe I'll top load it if I take a look and it's in decent condition. Okay, let's try and go 2 for 2 in these last 2. I don't think we have a chance to get all of them in the packs that we have remaining. I'm actually surprised that we pulled this many in one rip. Oh, I don't recognize this one. There we go, Ricky Henderson. Boom. All right. So that puts us at 7 out of 10 there. Can we get to 8, or are we gonna? Who are we gonna pull here? Oh, this one's facing the other direction. Oh, I think I just wrecked it for myself there. So we're going to get... Oh, Matt Williams. I thought it was Will Clark. It's not. It's Matt Williams. Bang. That is... Come on. Come into focus for me. Oh, you're doing such a good job through our longest video. Okay, I think the tablet's just... decided it might be done. Come on, bruh. There we go. All right. So we pulled Williams, Henderson, and Barry Larkin as our all-star cards, along with the fielder who we already had. But that puts us at 8 out of 10. And who knows? Maybe we've got a small shot at ripping the last two of those. All right. This was our longest video. We ended up doing 6 packs. If you made it this far, thanks for being along here. We are so close. We're going to be 5 short of our base set here with 6 packs remaining. If we hit something nice in the collation, we should have it. But it's going to be close either way. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I hope that you're having fun. I hope that you're excited as we come to the end of this series here. But I've also noticed I've been getting some more comments and some likes lately. I started this as just a little fun activity for me. Didn't know if anybody had watched it, but we had one of our videos go up over 600 and another go up over 500 in views. That's really cool. I appreciate y'all. I hope that you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I'll see you in the next one.